Well, good morning, guys. Today we're going to go ahead and start assembling this EGR cooler back in the unit. We already went ahead and, as you can see, we already coated the seal, added new seals, coated them with red coat, and we're ready to go ahead and put this EGR cooler back in its place and bolt it back up and start putting everything back together, guys. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today putting this one back together. So let me get started, guys. Well, guys, we went ahead and got the EGR cooler in place. We got the bolts started, both all three in the top and the two in the bottom. So now we got to get those tightened up and continue with putting everything back together. I still got to replace those seals on that turbo oil tube and the return tube. I got to replace those seals on it and basically just connect everything back together, install those turbos back on it, and we still got quite a bit of work. So let me go ahead and continue with this. So right now we're tightening up those 1/2-inch bolts that hold the 5 bolts that hold the EGR cooler onto the block. So we'll come back and continue on this one in a bit and continue on with the assembly. Well, guys, we're back inside the unit. We're going to go ahead and get that little crossover and that extension on the exhaust. So I want to do this on time lapse because it is going to take a while. And if you guys remember, the bolts that are hard to get to are of course on the EGR cooler. That little wraparound, that one's a little tough to get to, but you guys already saw. Well, you didn't see, but let me show you. Those are the 3 bolts that are somewhat hard to get to. The screw on the top left, and then the other 2 studs, and then that clamp right there is somewhat hard. I mean, you have hard to get it in place. Once you get it in place, you use an 11mm deep socket and you tighten that sucker up. So that's the hard part, is getting the clamp in place and getting these 3 bolts tightened. The rest is pretty simple, guys. So let me go ahead and get to this real quick. On this one, guys, gasket, and then the crossover. And then the kit comes with the new nuts and bolt. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta be going around the camera because I don't want to tip it over or move it so you guys can see. This is an easy one to get to. Then you got the 10mm bolt. This is a pain in the butt because of the position that it's in. I'm going to go through the outside and get it. Well guys, since that little exhaust flange or extension is not on, I'm going to go ahead and get the 10mm bolt through the outside. You'll see the wrench, and I'm just going to tighten that one up, the 1/2" nut, and I'll get to the bottom one from the inside. Well guys, like I said in the past, this is the 5th one we do, so I just figured out an easier way of getting to that 10mm bolt. It's with that little extension piece removed. So we learned something new today. Well, I did. So next time, we already know we got to remove that flange first before we get to that little wraparound. So I guess let me get to the rest. Well guys, we got the bolt in place, we got the clamp in place. We got to get that fuel line and the air line for that cylinder. The three 10mm bolts, and we should be done in here. The rest is going to be outside, turbo, all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and get this real quick, and then we'll go ahead and go to the outside to the turbo. Let's go ahead and get those nuts back on that heat shield before we put that turbo on. Well guys, let's go ahead and replace those little O-rings on those turbo oil lines. Bear with me guys, I was trying to do it one-handed and it's a little yellow one goes in the bottom. Green one goes on top. These are done. Let's go ahead and bring that turbo over and see if we can go ahead and kind of get it into place. Well guys, that's it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and post this one, and I'll do a third. So I was gonna do a second, but I'm gonna do a third video on this one guys. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching guys. Like and subscribe.